Well, welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. Hope you're all doing good. First off, apologies for the lack of vlogs. It's the school holidays, and in all honesty, I try and spend as much time with my daughter as possible. So it does mean that the vlogs take a bit of a backseat for a few weeks. But she's back at her mum's. I have a week to smash out a load of content. And honestly, what a week it's going to be. So yesterday, my daughter and I went to visit Marin Bikes. I was collecting a bike and she was doing a little bit of modelling for their new kids range. It was a really fun day. I was going to film a vlog all around it, but who'd have thought doing a photo shoot with 4 children, it's quite hard to vlog that. So whilst I was there, a couple of exciting things happened. I did get a new bike. I'm not going to show you that one today. You're going to have to bear with me. But also, I was not expecting this. So John from Marin said that he had a present for me. He'd just been to the US and I thought it was going to be a dropper post for this. But it wasn't a dropper post for that. What was it? Honestly, I can't believe this. So not only did I get a new bike, I got this. Look at this. Look at this, what's in the box. This is the new Sram Apex mechanical group set. Can you see this? I was not expecting this. A lot of you guys are probably not expecting me to get this either. I might have been a little bit vocal about Sram in the past and their whole like patent like aggressiveness. So what I wasn't expecting was to turn up at the Marin offices and be given a box of the new Sram Apex mechanical group set to try out and test. Totally not expecting this. So this is awesome. So you guys are actually, all these are for the new bike, look, I've got new decals. I need to work out what all this is going to go on. But look, should we have a little look at it? So here we go, I've got a crank set. The only thing actually missing at the moment is the bottom bracket. So I do need to purchase a bottom bracket. But one of the really cool things, look at this, a 12-speed cassette that fits on a normal slot-on 11-speed rear hub. So that's actually kind of cool. So yeah, well done Sram. That's proper cool. Only problem is that all of my gravel wheels are actually an XD driver. This is an 11 to 50 tooth, so it's not got a tiny small sprocket, but it does have a massive, I mean like a 50 tooth. That's going to be awesome for climbing, you know. I mean, this is like a mountain bike cassette, isn't it? I mean, look at it. 11 to a 50. Humongous. And this is a 40 tooth. So, you know, these two together combined, we have 40 up the front and 11 to 50 on the rear. That's just some massive gearing. So there is no hill that I won't be able to conquer with this. What else? Oh, this is really cool actually. Look, they've updated the shifter shape, so it's a lot smaller, and apparently like how far you pull it in, they've adjusted that, because when you were riding on the drops, apparently when you used to pull the old shifters, they'd touch the bars. So I have the mechanical Apex group set. This is available also as an Axis group set, and although I love electric gears, I do have a mega soft spot for mechanical gears. It's just the fact that you don't need to charge anything, and I feel like at the moment with cycling, especially with my bikes, you know, I have power meters, then I have my camera, I have my cycle computer, I have like bike lights, like everything needs charging. So to not have to worry about taking batteries out, charging those, or having any mechanical problems with electronics, I quite like a cable. Look at the width of that. That is a really thick, like you're gonna have a good old purchase on that when you're descending hills. So what else have we got? Oh yeah, new rear mech. This is, look, Eagle technology. I don't know if this is actually just their mountain bike rear meg, but it is dead nice, right? So the Axis group set only comes in a 1x, not available in a 2x, so they have totally ditched the whole 2x. So this shifter is only a brake, and this is where I have a bit of a predicament. So this is the bike I was thinking about putting this on. You know, it's got 650Bs, it has a dropper post, so having that kind of really wide gear range, it will be like a gravel bike stroke mountain bike, you know, do it all everything bike. My issue is though that my front shifter here, when I push it, that is the control for my dropper post. So that's actually hooked up to that. So rather than shift gears, this does operate the dropper. On the Apex, as you can see, because it's designed as a 12-speed 1x only, there's no shifter on this. So I have no way of actually controlling my dropper post if I use this group set on this bike. And I don't want to run like a button for the dropper post or anything other than to shift the dropper post, because I think it's really clean. There's already a whole load of wires up here, and the last thing I want is like more mess, you know? So I don't think it's actually possible to put it on this bike, unfortunately. Unless any of you know if there's some way or some nice way I can hook up a dropper post to, I mean, I just can't, right? I just don't think it's possible. So the options are 1 second, let me get rid of this. The classic headlands. Do we take off the old faithful GRX group set that's been on this bike for absolutely ages? I'm not actually sure if I want to run it on this bike. I kind of like it set up with this group set, but having a nice wide range cassette would be really nice. Having a 12 speed would definitely be an upgrade. The entire group set weighs about like 2,800 grams. I've got no idea how much the GRX weighs, but I'm pretty sure that like that meaty cassette is going to be a lot heavier than my standard 10 to 42 tooth. But it will also give me a much nicer gear range. So if I'm doing longer gravel rides, the fatigue's less, you know, and having that extra gear will be really nice. I would then lose the power meter though, so that is a bit of an issue, and I do like having a power meter on this bike. I don't know. So do I strip this bike down and put this group set on it, and I have a very nice updated gravel bike with a 12-speed group set, massively wide gear range, and then we can take it out for a proper test? Or, bear with me, do I do something a little bit weird? Do we put it on like a road frame set? Like, I forgot I had this. This is so bad. I found this in the cupboard downstairs. I've got this Trifox frame that I keep on saying I'm going to build, and I haven't built it yet. Do I build this up with a new 12-speed like gravel group set? Do we build like a gravel road bike with a really wide range gear set? Or is that just stupid? Do I not do that? And do I just put it on my gravel bike like a normal person? I just thought it would be quite fun to have like a 1x12 group set on a road frame. I mean, I'm not going to use it for race. It's going to be for like longer, like chill rides. And that wide gear range on a road bike, I mean, why not? Am I mad? Is that stupid? Do I just not bother putting it on the road frame? Do I put it on the gravel bike? I've got no idea. So I need you guys to help me. I need you guys to let me know down below. Do I put it on this? Do I put it on my gravel bike? Or I do actually have an Alley Sprint disc downstairs, like an aluminium road frame. Do I build a 1x12 crit bike stroke, not a crit bike because it'll be useless for crits, a gravel group set on a very aggressive crit frame? Do I do that? Is that just a bad idea too? I feel like there's a lot of bad ideas. Maybe me having a break from YouTube and spending time with my daughter has just turned my creativity into stupidity, and I should just put it on the gravel bike. Is that what I should do? You guys need to help me decide. I'm even going to do a poll, you know. I'm going to put that on the community tab, and you guys can go and have your vote about which bike I put this group set on. Here's a random fact as well about the group set. Did you know the mechanical group set is actually lighter than an electronic group set? I was just playing with this and it's a really stiff rear mech, you know. I don't think you're going to get a lot of like chain drop with this setup, you know. Obviously narrow wide chain ring. It is available in different sizes as well. So I've got the 40 and I think it's available in a 38 and a 42, and it uses their new like funky bolt pattern, which looks honestly like it'll be a pain in the arse to undo and change. Like, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts to change the chain ring. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's a lot of bolts, isn't it? And another cool thing is they sent me the 172.5. I actually prefer a shorter crank arm because it just gives me a little bit more clearance when I'm riding gravel. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I didn't show you the brakes, did I? Look, classic flat mount brakes. Nice. Very nice. So do we have like a road bike gravel setup, or do we update the gravel bike and use it for what it's designed for, gravel riding? So stay tuned for a video soon where we're going to be installing this on one of my bikes. Well, the bike that you guys decide actually. So on a more serious note, I do need to say a big apology. I was trying to plan a group ride and I am genuinely completely forgot that I'd organised it, and it's for like, I think tomorrow. I'm pretty crap when it comes to remembering stuff. My mum watches my vlogs and my mum will vouch for this. Birthdays, like phoning people back, like all these things that like a lot of people find quite simple, I am awful at. I will forget to ring someone or text someone back for like weeks, and it's really bad. And this is like an ADHD thing and I can't help it, and I try not to do it, but I'm like, oh, I'll do that later. And when I say I'll do that later, it actually means like I'm probably going to forget about it. So there's no ill intent behind it. I just find certain things really difficult, like organising that sort of stuff. So I'm going to have to find a way to actually organise it. I'm going to have to postpone it for now. I'm sorry about the short notice. It is a pain in the arse. I seem to plan everything for the same date and then I forget to put things in my calendar. How am I an adult? How am I in charge of a child? Honestly, things are insane. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to leave it here. Let me know about the group set down below. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.